catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
Back to throw. And he's got it, complete to Fowler. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
21-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's underneath to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, set. Fight, 97. Green jack. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Stout. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Stout. Yard from the 6 to the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ali. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Falcons 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Again, 7.
They'll look to throw. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. The Texans are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another carry for Pierce. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stout. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And they got it out to him on the left side. And he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Stout. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Stout. Right around the 6. Touchdown, Texans! From 21 yards away. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Texans 21, Falcons 7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And he'll send the tight end in motion here. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say they didn't get points on that drive. This could cost them.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they were going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Stout. He gets this one to Mechie. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down. Stout. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Okay, right.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go.
A give left side for Pierce. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
By D'Angelo, a loss of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And this one complete to Simpson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Stout. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Touchdown! Nico Collins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score, Texans 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time. And
we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. In motion goes the tight end. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ali. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 13. At the 34-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Robertson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, Ali. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. First and goal.
Right back to him on 1st down. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ali. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
28. Falcons 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stout. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stout. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. This offensive line starting to win up front. And win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up third down.
And cycle. Black shot.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is Simpson with a catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Last play they got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. Stout. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd yard.
To throw on 2nd down. Stout. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Stout. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.